a brutal day on Wall Street. The Dow Jones Industrial Average down nearly 520 points, 4.5%. The S&P 500 losing over 50 points, a nearly 4.5% decline there as well. The Nasdaq also tumbling more than 4%. Deborah Kostroun has the details at the New York Stock Exchange. Deborah.
Thanks a lot, Pimm. And certainly another roller coaster ride here on Wall Street. And once again, with this big down day here, what we saw at the opening bell and really at the closing bell, we saw the markets pretty much in a free fall and also closing on the lows. That is certainly not a good sign. Traders will tell you that when you close on the lows, certainly not good for sentiment. And we also, of course, wiped out the rally that we saw yesterday. And if you look at the Dow over the past couple of weeks, we started out 2.5 weeks ago. The Dow was at 12,400. We've lost 1,750 points on the Dow, closing at its lowest level since September of 2010. And of course, the big question, while the selling and traders really kind of talking about, is it the downgrade or is it the recession? But the consensus seems to be that there really is a recession staring the economy in the face. And we have this weakening U.S. economy and what one trader calls a train wreck over in Europe. The debt crisis there getting worse. Shares of European banks falling sharply in today's session and, of course, causing a lot of the banks to fall here in the U.S. and those financials sharply lower in today's session. Traders are worried that European lenders won't be able to solve that crisis over there. Pimm.
Now, Deborah, Bank of America has really been in the spotlight. The chief executive, Brian Moynihan, defending himself and the bank here.
Certainly. Bank of America is still down in today's session. CEO Brian Moynihan today trying to calm fears in that conference call hosted by Bruce Berkowitz when he was trying to say that the fundamentals are so much better than they were 4 years ago during the credit crisis. He's saying that the bank is comfortable about meeting their capital requirements. But the fact of the matter is that since Moynihan took over as CEO, that stock is down 48%. I should mention the financials once again. The financials in bear market territory already, and also the industrials in bear market territory. They are down 20% off the highs. And in fact, if you take a look at where we are with the S&P, we are very close with the S&P to hit bear market territory. The S&P is down 18% off the highs. The Dow Jones Industrial Average down 16% off the highs. So very close to approaching that bear market territory.